Test, test, test. Welcome, test.
Good. Test. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I have had the best of times walking around, meeting people, connecting with some folks, and talking to our amazing contestants. I want to officially welcome you all to the 52nd annual Silver Queen Pageant presented by Sangre de Cristo Community Care. That's right. I will tell you, this is the place to be in Pueblo, Colorado right now. My name is Kevin Keilbach. It's my pleasure to serve as your master of ceremonies for this very special event. I got to start with an admission. When I was initially invited to speak at a senior pageant, I didn't do a lot of research. I thought it was high school seniors. You can only imagine the confusion as I look out at this crowd. But I will also admit I think we've upgraded, and it's more of a pleasure on my part to be here. It's great to see every one of you. Thank you all for joining us today, especially our wonderful finalists. Their families, their friends. I know many of you have driven a number of miles to be here today. The activities directors, the staff members from their senior communities are all represented here today, and we're glad you're here. As many of you know, the Silver Queen Pageant is a very special tradition in this region. Who knows what year it started? I know some of us know what year it started. It started in 1974 when Paulette Stewart and Betty Tafoya created the event as a way to recognize and celebrate senior citizens living in nursing homes. The Pueblo chieftain carried on the event through 2013, and then in 2015, Sangre de Cristo Community Care picked it up from there. And here we are today, 52 years after that first pageant, continuing to celebrate, yes, continuing to celebrate amazing women and the amazing lives that they've lived. What makes this event so special is that the Silver Queen Pageant isn't simply about selecting a queen. It's about recognizing women for their accomplishments, their service, their resilience, their families, their communities, and that make them such wonderful representatives of their communities. Today we will have the opportunity to meet these incredible women, hear a little bit about their lives, get to know their personalities, and ultimately crown the 2026 Silver Queen. But before we begin, let's give a big round of applause to all of this year's nominees. I always wondered what it was like to be at a Michael Jackson concert, you know, back in the day. I think I now kind of have some sense of that. I would like to recognize our judges. Many of these names I think you will recognize as well. And I'll ask the judges to stand up. Andrea Aragon, Executive Director of the Robert Hogue Rawlings Foundation. Jeff Chosner, former Pueblo County District Attorney. And of course, retired Air Force Colonel. Steve Naraki, Executive Director of the Senior Resources Development Agency, SRDA. Christina Tazi. Christina is the Director of Business Development at Arkansas Valley Regional Medical Center and the Executive Director of the Arkansas Valley Health Foundation. Thanks for being here, Christina. And Jackie Alcon, Associate Editor and Engagement Manager at Beacon Senior News. And my understanding is that that publication is also not for high school seniors. Is that correct? Okay. And did you know that right away? Okay, that's good. Thank you all for being here. And now I would like to invite to the stage Nicole Sanek, Vice President of Development for Sangre de Cristo Community Care. Nicole.
Kevin is a real pro, and I saw he had the mic this close to be heard, so I will do the same. In the back of the room, if you cannot hear me, wave, and I will do my best to project more. Now, we are so glad to have you all here. As Kevin mentioned, we start with so many nominees. So Sangre serves a whole region, right? We serve all the way down to Trinidad, almost, well, the New Mexico state line, right? This is our Trinidad team over here. We go as far out east as Los Animas. That's Miss Bonnie back there. We go further west than Cañon City, but Miss Alice is our Cañon City representative back there. And obviously, we cover all of Pueblo. That's the rest of you here today. So in that 23,000 square mile service area, we get a lot of nominees for Silver Queen. A lot. It is a very difficult decision, and yet today we have 9 finalists in the room. We are so glad to have you all here, and we know, as Kevin mentioned, they don't get here by themselves. So at Rivaria, we always have a huge crew of very involved staff members that help us here. Today, Barbara is surrounded by a sea of family as well. So thank you all so much. University Park has Miss Natasha and Miss Janet, who brought Mary Woody here. And this event has only been going on for half of Mary's lifetime. Can you imagine all she's seen in 101 years? Pretty remarkable. Here with La Vida Village, we have Miss Elisa. She's their executive director. Thank you so much for rallying this whole team. And this is the year of Marys. Another Mary for Life Care Center of Pueblo in the back. She's surrounded by her beautiful family and Miss Deanna from the facility. Thank you so much. And then Miss Bonnie, as I mentioned, is from Prairie View Village. That's out in Los Animas, Colorado. And Miss Christy, the activities director, made it her personal mission to get her here today. Thank you. Spoiler alert, Bonnie was an educator for decades. There's a few of those here. There might be some longevity secrets in being a teacher. And then we have Bluestem Village. We have the very spirited Destiny and Deidre here. They come with signs each year. We love that. And also Miss Annette's best friend. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, and I saved this one for last because I know they're going to get rowdy. Look at Team Atlas. Clark, look at your team. If the room were larger, they actually wanted more tickets. And I said, well, other people have to be able to be here as well. So, but thank you. We love the enthusiasm. And also for Atlas, Miss Jenna and Miss Kay, look what they've made. They made this beautiful balloon arch for us. I bring all that up to say it takes this whole community to create events like this, and it also takes very generous underwriters. As a nonprofit, we do not have deep pockets for fun things like this, but thank you to Taylor Voss back there, my director of philanthropy. He engages with so many individuals and businesses in the community and really gets them behind what we're doing and brings them all together. So today, I want to say thanks to Tom. He's here on behalf of Visiting Angels. Thank you so much, Tom, for being a sponsor. Steve, you get to be a judge and a sponsor. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And these are always obligatory, right? But we really do appreciate all these sponsors. So also big thanks to Rocky Mountain Health Plans, State Farm Mark Gregory Agency, Minnequa Works Credit Union, And every single year we've done this, Jack Armstrong Jewelers donates the crown that we will use to crown our Silver Queen. And for that, we are so grateful. Thank you all for being here today, and I'll bring Kevin back up on stage.
Thank you, Nicole. Steve Naraki and I were chatting earlier, and he was joking that he's getting to the point where some of the contestants in the room are younger than him. But as I think about that, it brings perfect meaning to a jury of your peers, right? I mean, that's exactly what we want. So let's, without further ado, I now want to give you all an opportunity to get to know these wonderful women. Please direct your attention to the screen for a special finalist video. As you watch, you will hear more of their stories, learn more about their lives, and get an even better sense of what makes each of these women so special. Please enjoy the video while you finish your lunch.
Skyline Ridge Nursing and Rehab in Cañon City. Tell us about your jewelry making.
Oh, I started like 8 years ago, and I made good money out of it. Oh, I started so I'm starting to make it back up. 8 years ago.
What kind of jewelry do you make?
Well, I get the beads that are for arthritis, and make necklaces, teardrops, and all kinds of different kinds of jewelry. My brother and I, these people next door to us had a Hawaiian party, and they threw the stuff away, and I got the dress skirt, and I had it on me, and my brother accidentally lit a lighter and caught my skirt on fire. So I was in the hospital for quite a while. Mm-hmm. But I struggled. I'm here.
You're here.
And I'm happy because I got a beautiful daughter. And I love her so much. She's a good person.
Alice, why would you like to be the 2026 Silver Queen?
I think it'd be an honor to be one.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Alice. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, hon.
Hi, Annette.
Hi.
Hi. Can you tell me your favorite school memory?
Probably when I graduated.
What was your occupation as an adult?
I was a beauty operator.
A beauty operator?
Of course, they call it cosmetologist now.
Where did you cut hair at?
Here in Lahana, Texas.
Did you ever receive any special recognition or awards?
I can't think of any.
Nothing that you can think of? And do you have a spouse?
No, I'm a widow.
You're a widow? How many years have you been a widow?
Since 2019.
What was your husband's name?
Daryl Fenter.
Daryl Fenter. How many years were you married?
14 years.
14. Okay. What did your husband do for a living?
He was working the grocery store, tippers, and also he was in the Army. Yeah.
He was a veteran, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'm a member of the Mormon church.
Member of the Mormon church? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I took care of a lot of people. I was a nurse's aide in nursing homes. I also went to private care and took care of several people there. I had one special one. His name was Fred, and he was a alcoholic. I tried to cut him down. I took some food coloring, yellow food color, you put it in it to make it look like it was stronger than it was.
So you tried to help him.
Yeah. He finally told me, he said, I know what you're trying to do. And I said, what's that? He said, you're putting food coloring in my drink. When they did that made that movie, How the West Was Won.
Uh-huh.
And it was James Arnaz. He came into the shop, and I was looking straight at his belt buckle, and he was so tall. She said, that's James Arnaz from Gunsmoke. And I said, oh my God.
Please tell us a little bit about this doll that you're holding.
This doll, well, it was given to me by some friends. They had dolls like this, and I wanted one so bad.
And so you have a collection of dolls. May I show them your collection of dolls?
Sure.
There we go.
I guess I feel like that I was left out as a child and not had very many dolls and babies, and so I guess that's why I collect them now.
Well, that's okay.
I have a lot of grandkids. I started a whole little community by myself.
A real matriarch for sure.
I had 9 children, she asked me. I had 9 children, honey, but I have lost 4 of them, and my grandson. You know, when people come in, you try to make them comfortable. You greet them, try to make them comfortable. We take them a gift. And I talk to them every day, tell my hello every day. Yeah, I'm a people person, so I like being around people all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't like being by myself, that's why I'm here. I had a little guy that was Down syndrome. He just died in 2017. I was okay while I had him because I got up in the morning and I used to bathe him, shave him, because he was 56 already. He was real cute, let me show you. But he was really a cute little guy. Wow, he was my son. He was a cute little guy. I thought he was a cute little guy. And this is him just before he passed away. He used to go to Jordan's residential. He had white hair already, no teeth. My mom died during the 40s when the flu was an epidemic, and I was the oldest of 5 kids. I was 9, and my younger sister was 2.5. And she died in Oak Creek, Colorado. My dad was a coal miner. He was working up there, but then he moved down here to a place called Delawa, between Aguilar and Trinidad. It's a coal mine in the back. Yeah, I had to watch him for quite a while till he found somebody to come and help. But I didn't go to school for a while because my sister, the youngest ones, didn't have no one to take care of. My dad had to work.
Why would you like to be the Silver Queen?
I don't know, it'd be nice. Something nice in your life. But like I said, I've never done nothing great. I know a lot of people have done a lot of greater stuff than I have done.
So how many grandchildren do you have?
Let me see. 16 grandchildren.
16 grandchildren. And how many great-grandchildren?
Here I go. 5, 6, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 34, 35 grandkids.
Wow.
Because I have 7 great. Altogether, I have 43 with my regular grandchildren, my great, and then I have 7 great. That's counting my money. I mean, the one that was born yesterday, I don't know.
I'm here with Bonnie. Bonnie, can you tell me, where did you go to school at?
Mostly in Pueblo. I went to Central Grade School and Pitts Junior High, and then I graduated from South High. I've got a master's degree in physiology of exercise from the University of Wyoming.
Wyoming.
It was at the end of my senior year, they had problems with getting the annuals. And so we had already graduated before we went back and had signing of the annuals. You know, and so you're kind of going, oh, I wonder where so-and-so is. They used to be in such a class, and now you can't find them, you know. But that was one of the memories, yeah.
Okay.
I was a physical educator.
Okay.
I've taught in a variety of places. I got my master's degree at the University of Wyoming, but I also taught there. And had some really good experiences off of that, you know. Have you ever tried to teach a blind girl to square dance?
That's interesting.
That was interesting, yes. And, you know, but things along that line. And then I taught 25 years in La Junta, and after I retired, then I came to Los Animas, and I taught 11 years here, doing mostly music and science. My husband's name is Dwayne, D-W-A-I-N, and he originally was a preacher and got tired of being in a glass house, and so he bought the Amoco station and started selling gas and doing repairs and stuff like that. And but his favorite thing was tractors. He loved John Deere tractors, and he'd get to working on them, and then he'd come to the door and he'd go, "Oh, little hands, come and help me," because his hands were huge and he couldn't get it in there or whatever. And I said, "Have you got something to tighten it with?" "You can't tighten it if it's not in there." And I said, "Well, I think I put it in." And he just came uncorked. He thought that was so funny.
Well, Bonnie, tell me why you think you should be the 2026 Silver Queen.
Because I'm fun. I love to have fun, and I love to make jokes and that type of thing, and I like to be around people, and I think it'd be a good experience to be able to experience all of these other individuals that are around.
Hello, this is Donna LeMay, and she is a resident of Progressive Care Center in Cañon City. Donna, can you please tell us about your past and perhaps present involvement in community organizations?
I taught at church to young women, and it was a rewarding experience. I learned so much as I taught. But I love children. I also I told my husband one time, I said, I have children everywhere. At school, I work with children, I teach children. At church, at home, and I love them all. Mm-hmm.
So why would you like to be the 2026 Silver Queen?
Oh my, it would be such an honor. And I've never thought of being or doing anything like that. That's why I think it's such an honor that people don't appreciate what other people think of them. And I do. I'm surprised and amazed that some people think that I'm okay, you know?
Well, we think you're wonderful, and we thank you for your time spending with us and sharing your story.
Well, thank you. I love children.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is Eleanor Foley, and she currently resides at the Levita Village in Levita, Colorado. And she has graciously agreed to be a contestant for the Silver Queen contest.
I was born in Clayton, New Mexico, but my parents bought a ranch south of Kim, Colorado when I was 4 years old, and we moved to Kim, or south of Kim, right on the New Mexico line. And I went through high school at Kim, and then went to college at Western State at Gunnison. And when I was in Western State, I was recruited to teach in Barstow, California. And I was recruited because I had experience from a one-room country school, and that's what they were looking for. And so I got a job. So I put everything I owned in a trunk. My dad put me on the railroad at Trinidad.
Oh.
And I went on the railroad, on the train to Barstow, and got off. They had 150 new teachers. They had gone across the country and gotten, and I was one of them, and my husband was another one. And he was from Pennsylvania. He was a former Marine, and I taught for 5 years in California, and we decided that we wanted to move back to Colorado. So we got a job at Hugo, Colorado.
Oh, I know where that is.
Bought a small ranch, and we taught so we could pay for the ranch. And we taught school there. And then when my husband got ready to retire, and my husband, as I said, was former Marine, World War II veteran, fought on Iwo Jima.
Wow.
And he decided he wanted to be closer to the mountains, so we bought a home in Levita, Colorado, and I got a job teaching school in Walsenburg. And then I started the alternative high school in Walsenburg. And then I retired from that job, and Trinidad recruited me to run their alternative high school. After I finished, retired again from Trinidad, Branson Online hired me as an online teacher.
Oh my.
And then I taught, substituted a lot in Levita, and found out about Levita schools, and ran for the school board in Levita. And I, as president of the Levita school board, we applied for our best grant, and I'm so proud of the fact that we were able to.
Gloria Shepherd. And Gloria knows my family from a long time ago. And Gloria, what again was your maiden name?
My maiden name was Calavini.
Calavini, so that's a good Italian name.
Yes, it is.
It is. So, I'm going to ask you the same questions I asked Flo.
Okay.
All righty. So the first question is, please tell us about your past and perhaps present involvement in community organizations like schools, churches, or clubs.
Well, Joe, I am a native, as I said before, and I was president of the Trinidad JC Women here in Trinidad.
Wow.
And also I participate here on the Welcome Committee.
That's wonderful.
You know, to speak to all the new residents, try to make them feel welcome.
So you're like an ambassador for Trinidad Inn.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, we don't mean you know, are a legal ambassador, but you greet folks that newcomers that come in.
I do.
Wonderful. Okay, good. Says you've done that for 3 years now.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. The second question is, please describe any outstanding or unusual events that have happened in your life.
Well, I believe an unusual happening in my life is when I did lose my husband to cancer. He was a Vietnam vet, and I was with him 50 years. And it was very difficult for me to go on, but I did. So I try to encourage the women here that have lost their husbands, life goes on.
How long ago did your husband pass away?
He's been gone now 16 years, but it just seems like yesterday.
It's like yesterday. Oh, well.
I was with him 50 years.
50 years.
So that's a long time.
That is that's half a century.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And why would you like to be the 2026 Silver Queen?
Well, I think I'd like to be the queen to show others that don't give up. Life is too short. You got to strive for what you want.
Good.
That's what I believe in.
Okay. And how old are you, by the way?
I'm 80 years old, new.
80 years new. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, I do. Oh, just one because all of them have passed away.
How many did you have?
There was altogether there was 10.
10. Wow. And where were you at in those 10?
See, that's a question to ask. The oldest was 89.
And it says here that you almost got engaged, but you dodged it.
I did.
Yeah? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, she came over to take me out, but I knew he was going to ask me to marry him, but it wasn't the right time to get married. So I just told him no.
How old were you then?
I was about 25. Churches I went to Holy Family over here. And then I went, that's about it, Holy Family.
Holy Family?
Mm-hmm.
That's the church I go to.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Well, I went to St. Anne's over there, and they used to call it Project. I mean, not Project, hot dog.
Yeah.
Well, when I used to work, I used to go out with my friends, and we used to go to the show, and we used to go out and eat, and then go back home and do my thing.
Oh, nice. Did you go out a lot? Go dancing?
No, I didn't go dancing.
Just went out?
Yeah.
So I think you'd make a really good Silver Queen. You have the crown and everything. But what do you think would make you a good Silver Queen?
I don't know.
You're cute.
Oh, sure.
What?
I think I would like to be, but if not, that's fine with me.
Well, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to interview and do this for me.
Sure.
Start by introducing yourself and how long you've been at Life Care.
Okay, I guess.
So what's your name?
Mariada Gallegos.
Okay, and are you from Pueblo?
Am I comfortable?
Are you comfortable? Yeah. Good. Are you from Pueblo?
No, I'm just here. My daughter from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Costilla, New Mexico.
Oh, okay. And how long did you live there?
Part of my life.
Really? Okay.
Till I got married and we went to Las Animas.
Oh, really? From Los Animas? Okay. I'm from La Junta.
And then I lived in La Jara too.
You did? Okay. So you pray the rosary every night? You pray the rosary every night?
Almost every night.
Really?
Just when somebody else. Well, I always prayed afterwards, or whatever, you know.
Did you grow up Catholic?
I'm a Catholic.
Yeah. Did you go to Catholic school?
No, but I used to go to church. Since I was little, my mom took me to church.
Okay. Are you a grandma?
I'm a grandma and a great-grandma already.
Really? How many grandchildren and great-grandchildren do you have?
Oh, grandchildren. Yeah, how many do I have?
How many do you have, Mama?
I have 3 from her, and from Ernie I had 4, From Ernie 4. From Johnny I had 1, and from Mickey I had 3.
Wow. And so how about great-grandchildren?
Great-grandchildren? Those were the ones I was telling you of my grandchildren.
So it says here you have 10 great-grandchildren.
Who do you have? You have Catalina, Catalea. Do you have Richard's grandbabies? EJ's grandbabies? So about 10 of them, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember anymore.
Do you know about Silver Queen?
I've heard about it, but I don't know.
Well, it's a pageant, and we select a Silver Queen. Would it be fun to you if you were Silver Queen?
I've never been, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I like to color a lot, and I like to pray the rosary I pray it almost every night, and I like to the church doing what they're doing. I used to crochet when I was young, but I can't crochet no more. I used to make blankets.
Well, thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mary Woody.
How old are you, Mary?
Oh, geez, let's see. I was born in 1924.
Ooh.
And what's this?
This is for the Silver Queen.
Yeah, but I mean...
2026. 2026.
So that's, I'm 102.
102? What month were you born?
I was born in December 29.
Oh.
How did I happen to live in Well, I retired, and my son retired, and he said he's going west, so I went with him.
Oh, wow.
This is, then, Colorado's the furthest we got.
Well, I'm glad you made it here. Where did you work?
I worked for a mining, they made mining machinery. I worked there for 35 years.
Wow.
I worked in the computer for payroll.
Okay. And how long were you married? What was your husband's name?
Harold.
Harold? How long were you married?
Oh, jeez. Let's see. I married in 1948, and the kids, let's see, David was, I think 16 years, I'm not sure. It's been so long I can't even remember. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, and Mom and Dad worked there for a little while, and they were migrant workers. And they'd go to a farm in Pennsylvania. They'd take their everything that they was going to use, and the people that they were going to work for came to the train and got them. And my mother she'd pick mushrooms, she'd cut corn. What she was there for was cutting corn. They had a board they put on their body, and it went around their neck, and somehow, I don't know, they cut this corn and they put it in a bucket. And that's the way they did their canning before it was modernized.
What's your secret to living to 101?
Jeez, honey, you know what? The only thing I say is that we had a good beginning. We lived on the farm and had organic food, you know. That's about all I started with, I think. That started me to, the family to be as good as we were. Yeah.
So why would you like to be the Silver Queen?
Pardon me?
Why would you like to be the Silver Queen?
Oh, I don't know. It'd be exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do.
Find this, and I'm going to wander around the room and connect with each of them, starting with Alice Sawyer. Alice, our first finalist is Alice Sawyer, representing Skyline Ridge in Cañon City. Alice is 81 years old and has a wonderfully positive outlook on life. Thank you. Correction. 91. I should not. Okay. A little debate, and I'm loving that. I want to be at that point where 10 years is just, it's just a conversation piece. You look lovely, and I'm so glad you're here. So, you have a wonderfully positive outlook on life, and I know a lot of you can't see me. I'm gonna go on one knee here and chat with Alice. One of the things that Alice enjoys doing is making jewelry, as we saw in that video. She clearly has a creative side. She is also very proud of her beautiful daughter. We also heard that, and I saw some tears shed over here. Alice, we're so glad you're with us today. Since you enjoy making jewelry, what is your favorite piece that you've ever made? Or what kind of jewelry do you most enjoy creating? Teardrops. Tell me a little bit about that. Love it. I would love to see your jewelry. She explained that's what her, a chain with a teardrop, and it sounds like you're extremely well versed in making those. And I bet there's family members that probably wear those that you made. Thank you so much. Annette Fenter, table 11. Yes, thank you. Annette, I'm sneaking up behind you here. I'm going to try not to bother your babies. They look comfortable. Annette is representing Bluestem Village in La Junta. You are 74 years old, and you were born in Los Animas. You spent many years working as a beauty operator, as we heard in the video. That's such a cool term to hear. We don't hear that anymore. We hear cosmetologist. Your family has been important to you. You have 3 children, 3 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. And she has a great story from her working days. While working at a donut shop, she actually met, and we heard this in the video, actors James Arness from Gunsmoke and Charles Bronson. Annette, we are glad you're here with us today. What was it like meeting James Arness and Charles Bronson? And did you know right away they were celebrities? She said, no, you didn't realize who they were at the time. When did you realize that? It sounded like somebody told you, and it sounded like James Arness was very tall and that you were looking at his belt buckle.
I waited on. I was standing behind the dining case, and I kept thinking to myself, I said, man, this man is tall. I said, who is he?
You figured he's got to be somebody, right? Yeah, that's great. She said, I was waiting on him from behind the donut case and just thinking, man, this man is incredibly tall. Thank you so much. So glad you're here. I think I'm heading to table 9 and Barbara Sandoval. Where's table? Ah, Barbara, yes. Barbara brought an entire zip code with her today. Mostly daughters, some granddaughters, and I'm sure many just general fans are here for you. Okay, Barbara Sandoval is representing Rivaria, El Camino in Pueblo. Barbara is 91 years old and was born in Florence, Colorado. She has spent her life centered around family, which I know we realized through listening to her on the video. Barbara was a waitress and raised 9 children, 17 siblings, 50 grandchildren, and a lifetime of making people feel welcome and cared for. She also has an ambassador. She also is an ambassador for Rivaria El Camino and loves creating a warm, friendly environment for residents, families, and staff. And when asked about the greatest award she has received, Barbara had a wonderful answer. Just being a mother and grandma is my reward. Barbara, we are so glad you're with us today. What do you think is the most important thing about making someone feel welcome and cared for?
Make them feel comfortable, know happy, and know they'll be well taken care of.
Make them feel comfortable, happy, and well taken care of. Well, this isn't unique to this table. Every time I shoulder up with one of these amazing women, I feel welcome and comfy and well taken care of, and I know that's why your family's here with you. Thank you for being here. Okay, Bonnie Ellis, I think you're on table 3. Bonnie, I'm coming your way. So our next finalist is Bonnie Ellis, representing Prairie Village in Los Animas. Bonnie is, yeah, go ahead, please. Bonnie is 77 years old and was born in Pueblo. Her favorite subjects in school were physical education and science. She also taught music as well, which is just amazing, a true Renaissance woman, which seems appropriate because she spent much of her career as a coach, so talking about the physical education piece. Over the past 47 years, Bonnie estimates that she has taught approximately 5,000 students. One of them, of course, sitting next to her, Christy. Oh, 2 students here. That was sneaky. Anyone here not a student of Bonnie's? She has traveled to Australia and visited the 9/11 memorial. When asked why she would like to be Silver Queen, her answer was simple: I'm fun. And that is absolutely the case. Bonnie, we believe in you. After teaching and coaching so many young people over the years, what is the most important thing you hope you taught them?
I think that I'd like for them to be well-rounded and individuals who are willing to help others. And yeah.
We got two folks on this table that say it worked.
Can I say? I interrupted my day today to be here because I'm in the process of writing a sermon for Sunday. So I do church work, and I play the piano for church and other things along that line.
So you don't have much going on, is what you're telling us.
Also the Arkansas Valley Fair Queen.
Also the Arkansas Valley Fair Queen in Rocky Ford. It's incredible. Okay. Bear with me while I get organized here.
We're having fun. Is that all right?
That's right. Okay, Prairie. Okay. Next on our list is Eleanor Foley. I think you're at table 6. Thank you, Eleanor. I'm coming your way. Representing Levita Village, Eleanor is 91 years old and was born in Clayton, New Mexico. She spent her career in education, teaching in Colorado and California, and was recognized as Colorado Teacher of the Year Honorable Mention. Eleanor was raised on a cattle and sheep ranch and began her education in a one-room schoolhouse. She has also been deeply involved in her community, serving on the Levita School Board and with several local organizations. Eleanor believes getting older should be a journey of discovery, and she has embraced this chapter of life with confidence, independence, and gratitude. Eleanor, we're so glad you are here today. Our question for you, after all of your years as an educator, what advice would you give to someone who is entering a new chapter of life?
Be proud of yourself. Step forward with confidence and make decisions proudly. And know that you're an important person. You're worth it.
I don't know about you. That's all I needed to hear today. That was, thank you. Gloria Shepherd, where's Gloria? Thank you, Gloria. Gloria is representing Trinidad Inn. Gloria is 80 years old and was born in Trinidad. She earned 2 associate degrees and spent her career working as a nurse at the hospital. Gloria was married to Vernon for 50 years, and she credits the community around her with helping her through the difficult loss of her husband. Today, Gloria is a member of the Welcome Club at Trinidad Inn, where she helps welcome new residents and makes them feel at home. I kind of sense a theme here. Gloria, we are so glad you're with us today. What is your favorite part about welcoming someone new and helping them feel at home?
I think to help them realize that life ain't what it's meant to be. We have to make it what it is now, not years ago. Memories is good, but it's always good to make new ones.
That is amazingly well said. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Our next finalist is Mary Bechtel, representing Atlas, the other zip code in the room. Mary is 80 years old and is originally from Monte Vista, Colorado. She attended South High School here in Pueblo. And when asked about her favorite school memory, Mary gave us a great one. She was almost engaged but dodged it. We heard that story. That sounds amazing. I'm glad I wasn't on the bad end of that. Mary has spent her life working and helping others, including working at Goodwill and the Army Depot. Mary has faced challenges throughout her life, but she has always looked for the positives. And if she were Silver Queen, she says she would enjoy being queen for the day and showing people that people with disabilities can accomplish great things. Mary, so glad you're here today. What would you want people to remember when they hear you say that people with disabilities can do great things?
They can do that if they try hard enough, like I did, and make more people that are like I can't even say the name.
Quite all right. Take your time.
I can't say it because I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. You don't need to be nervous. We're a group of friends here, but I'd love for you to finish that statement if you'd like.
I can't say that word. Atlas.
There we go. Well, I know you've got.
People that have worked there have been staff, some residents and CNAs are good and some are bad, but we get along anyway.
The honesty in this room is incredible. And that was so well said. Thank you for sharing, Mary. If you try hard enough and power through, you can do it. And that is a great message. Our next finalist is Mary Ida Gallegos. Table 2, I believe. Thank you. Thank you. Mary Ida is 89 years old and originally from Castilla, New Mexico. She has spent her life caring for others, working in dietary services and kitchens, providing childcare and patient care, and even becoming known as the grandma at school, where she read to children and offered encouragement. Mary Ida loves her family, her faith, gardening, fishing, dancing to Spanish music, and crocheting blankets for others. I need friends like this. And perhaps most importantly, she has a reputation for being a peacemaker. She wants to be Silver Queen because she loves making people happy. Mary Ida, so glad you're here. You have spent so much of your life caring for other people. What do you think is the secret to making someone else's day a little better?
Yes. Thank you very much.
That is the best. That is just such a great, that is a phenomenal answer. I love that. The secret to making other people's day a little better is gratitude, is thank you.
Thank you a lot. Take care of yourself.
I certainly will. She says, take care of yourself. Thank you. So I believe our next finalist is Mary Woody, representing University Park Center, table 5. Yes, indeed, right here, Mary. And you can put that as close to me as you need. Mary is an incredible 101 years old.
Yeah.
She spent 35 years working in a mining office doing payroll and was honored by the Pueblo Advisory Council on Aging. Mary has a creative and adventurous side. She enjoyed helping her mother at the farmer's market and in the garden, and she loved collecting different rocks. We were talking about that earlier. When asked why she would like to be Silver Queen, her answer was simple: for the fun of it. Mary, we love that answer. Yeah. And after 101 years, what is the one thing you've learned about having fun and enjoying life?
Yes, I have, and I love it. And no problem.
It seems like you have no problem. That is just an incredible outlook at 101. That's an incredible outlook at 101.
Yeah.
No problem is her answer to that. That is just amazing. Thank you so much. I know there's one contestant that is not in this room, but have I failed to connect with any of our contestants here? I think we got all of them here. We also want to take a moment to recognize Donna LeMay, who we saw on the video. Donna was representing Progressive Care Center in Cañon City. She's not able to be here with us today, but we are honored to include her as one of our 2026 Silver Queen finalists. Donna is 77 years old and was born in American Fork, Utah. She has been married to her husband Richard for 59 years and counting. Together they have 4 children, 14 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren. In this room, that's considered a good start. Donna also comes from a large family of her own with 7 siblings. Throughout her life, she has enjoyed giving back to her community, including teaching young women through her church. Donna, we are sorry you couldn't be with us today, but we are grateful for the opportunity to recognize you and celebrate the wonderful life you've built and the many people you've touched. Let's give a hand for Donna. So at this point, while our judges are making their final decisions, we're going to spend a little more time getting to know the finalists.
We have the final vote.
This is amazing. This is unprecedented. We will get to know our contestants on our own after the announcement. How about that? Taylor, why don't you come on up, my friend? Thank you. So I want to briefly explain how the judging works. Our judges have been getting to know the finalists throughout the program, and they've completed their scoring and have made their final decisions. There are 3 different categories or recognitions today. One is Miss Congeniality, one is first runner-up, and of course the 2026 Silver Queen. That's the perfect question. Who is it? Who is it? And I can appreciate, and I know we all can, the difficult job that our judges just completed. Because every woman sitting in this room is deserving of this recognition. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Starting with Miss Congeniality. 2026 Miss Congeniality, Miss Bonnie Ellis. Congratulations, Bonnie. '26 runner-up, Eleanor Foley. Now for the big one, right? Please help me welcome with a resounding round of applause. Our 2026 Silver Queen is Mary Woody. Mary Woody. What an amazing honor, what an amazing day. And from what I can see, the sashes and crowns have been awarded, correct? We don't need anyone to come up, we don't need folks to move, is that correct? Okay, very good. Congratulations to our winners, and congratulations to all the finalists here. You are all Silver Queens in our eyes, and we were so blessed to be able to celebrate this with you. Closing comments. As we bring our 52nd annual Silver Queen pageant to a close, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who made today's celebration possible. First, of course, thank you to our finalists. Thank you for sharing your stories, your humor, your wisdom, your personalities with us today. The messages were just inspiring, right? I mean, just try hard. You can do it. Thank you. The secret to a good life. Thank you. I can't think of two better words to respond to that question, right? The level of grit, the level of hardship that these women have been through, the level of optimism that you bring to this room today, having all of that history, the challenge, the amazing wins, the families, the members that have come and gone. That's so heartwarming. And I want to recognize the pioneers that you all are. I mean, when you think about teaching at the University of Wyoming at a time when there were not many female professors, right? Every one of you ladies has an amazing story where you push the ball forward, and I'm just glad to be standing in front of you. Thank you to the families, friends, caregivers, activities directors, and staff who support these women every day. Events like this would not be possible without the people who make sure the residents have opportunities to celebrate, participate, and shine. Yes, Mary, keep wiping your eyes. You deserve it. Thank you to the judges for taking this difficult job and selecting our winners. And thank you again to our sponsors for helping this event be possible. And finally, thank you to Sangre de Cristo Community Care for continuing a tradition that has been celebrating remarkable women in our communities for over 5 decades. The Silver Queen pageant reminds us that every life has a story worth hearing. Every person has something valuable to contribute, and every stage of life deserves to be celebrated. Thank you all for being here and for helping us honor these incredible women. Congratulations again to our 2026 Silver Queen, to our runner-up, to Miss Congeniality, and to all of our finalists. We will now have time for photos with our winners and finalists, so go ahead and find them, snuggle up. Please feel free to come forward, congratulate our Silver Queen and the other winners, and help us capture some memories from today's celebration. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations.